Find the right words. Give the perfect present to your Valentine with the Massage Envy Spa gift card.
The first words out of the doctor's mouth was, "I'm sorry, Mr. Davis, I tried to revive." And that's all I know he said. That's all I heard. And after that, it was just chaos in the room. I must have been making sounds that were so foreign to the people that were in the room. The chaplain started crying.
Unimaginable pain there, heartbreaking to hear. That is Jordan Davis's father talking about the moment he found out his 17-year-old son was dead, shot and killed by this man, Michael Dunn. Why? Well, Dunn asked Jordan and his friends to turn down the music in their car. He then says that the teens threatened him and he thought they pulled out a gun. A gun was never found in that car. He says that's why he opened fire. Now a Florida jury has to decide, was the shooting of Jordan Davis justified? They are actually working through this Saturday. The jury hearing testimony as we speak. It is underway. Criminal defense attorney Tanya Miller is here in studio to talk about this. Tanya, good to see you.
Good to see you, Lynn.
You know, that's heartbreaking to hear a father discuss what it is like to lose a child. Do you think the jury will hear it from his own mouth? And when he gets on stand, how impactful do you think that will be?
Well, it's quite possible. I mean, listen, when I was prosecuting homicides, one of the first witnesses we would call is some family member, a parent, a wife, a child of the victim. And the reason why you want to put that person on the stand is because you want the jury to identify with this victim. You want to humanize the victim. The victim can't tell you about their life. They can't tell you that they were loved. But you hear that indirectly through these family members when they take the stand.
Talking about what kind of a boy Jordan Davis was. His father saying he never owned a gun. His father himself never owned a gun. Those are things that the jury will hear. They also have been hearing from Jordan Davis's friends. They testified yesterday about this gun. I want to play that for you and get your take on the other end.
Okay.
And this guy goes down on the ground and comes up with something. I thought it was a shotgun. And he goes, "You're dead." He opens his door. In my mind, they had a weapon.
So that right there, Michael Dunn, actually, that's his interrogation with police right after the shooting. I was referring to his friends taking the stand, confirming there was no gun in the car. They didn't have one. Police never found it. How important is that for the prosecution?
That's extremely important. I mean, that is basically the crux of his defense. He has to convince this jury that he shot and killed Jordan Davis because he was in fear of his life. And what better thing to bolster that than to establish that there was a gun present or he saw a gun. The problem with that is that it is not supported by any of the evidence in this case. The testimony of the friends, the search of the vehicle, other witnesses on the scene. His own statement just really doesn't hold together and doesn't make sense. So the fact that he put that shotgun sort of in the car and it doesn't turn out to be there is a big problem for the defense.
All right, Tanya Miller, I know you're going to be watching this case and giving us insight. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Well, Alex Rodriguez.